Yo, yo, yo. Oh, man, look at you already. This is not the Beer Analysis 101. This is the Beer Patrol, baby, where everything's shitty at all times. But
It's the Beer Patrol.
settle down, JB. What's up, everybody? Back for another live duo beer review today. And today, I'm joined by someone who has been, missing in action slightly over the past, 4 or 5 months, a couple videos here and there. It is none other than Chris from On the 10th, fellow BeerTuber, YouTuber, does a whole lot of stuff. What's going on, Chris?
Not much, man. Just hanging out, doing, looking forward to doing this beer since it's a little bit older, but you'll get into that in a minute. But I'm glad to be on your show finally. I'll try to keep it professional. I'll try not to embarrass you too much today.
I'm going to do a great job of embarrassing both of us. So
probably.
That's how it works. So Chris is looking svelte, losing some poundage as well. Sexy mofo. But yeah, we are not going to be losing pounds today because this beer has a lot of calories. And the beer that we're reviewing today comes from Mikkeller, San Diego, obviously out of San Diego, California. And this is their Resting Brew Face. So on the can, they call it a double dry hopped New England style India Pale Ale. Well, it's a double IPA because it comes in at 9.1% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed. At the time of review, I wrote it down in the thing. It has a 18192, which means it was canned on the 192nd day of 2018, which equates to July 11th. So we're just over 3 months on this. Just over 3 months.
Drain pour.
Absolute drain pour. No one wants to drink this. This is going to be terrible. Hopefully your hashtag, I guess, is it a toddler palate now, or is it preteen palate? Is it a teen palate? Where's your palate?
Preteen palate, maybe?
I don't know. Yeah, you're not quite a teen yet as far as the palate is concerned.
Maybe. We'll see.
I don't know. Anyway, let's crack it open. This does, it's 9.1%. And Chris, if you don't follow his channel, do so. Links in the description to his channel. Sub up. Chris does good stuff, good production value. And he's learning over the last couple of years, craft beer and whatnot. And he is getting better with drinking bigger beers, over 8%. But sometimes they still give him that burn, baby.
Oh, the burn, baby. Yeah, I haven't posted a whole bunch. Like, I stopped doing my vlogs, but that'll change eventually. I'm in the middle of doing shit right now, Joe, where I'm transitioning, doing the weight loss thing. I'm looking at moving. I'm looking at maybe possibly a new career.
No, we're on the 10th.
I know. No, it might not be on the 10th. It might be back in the basement somewhere. Who knows? I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I'm going through a whole bunch of stuff. Plus, I went car shopping today, and
Jesus, the man's making moves. That's what he's trying to say.
Got to change it up a bit. You know what I mean? Midlife crisis.
Midlife crisis, indeed. Here we. I understand the losing weight thing. The rest of it, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, honestly. But anyway, so the beer pours out a New England style IPA look to it. You don't even have to. It's hazy. It's what do you say all the time, Chris? What is it?
Well, I don't. Hazy crazy?
Yeah, baby. Hazy crazy.
It's hazy crazy, baby.
About a finger of off-white, creamy-looking head. It plays the role. I mean, I don't know what else to say, really. Yeah, and it smells juicy. It smells fruity.
It's juicy. It's hazy crazy. It's really like a banana yellow. It's not like an orange color. It's more than the yellow, I think.
Would you say it looks like a Hefeweizen, Chris? Is that what you're saying?
Looks like a little heffy.
But yeah, it plays the role. But nose-wise, it's juicy. It's fruity. Yeah, I mean, it smells like melons and fucking peach and apricot and all kinds of crazy everything. What are you getting on it?
Well, besides me almost inhaling.
That's what I did. So high five, virtual high five, but I did the exact same thing because if you're not inhaling it, you're doing it wrong.
If you're not drowning on the through your nose, then you're doing it wrong. Yeah, that's okay. Would you ask me? Am I smelling?
Yeah, just pay attention. Yeah, no, I say, what's the aroma?
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of the tropical fruits on my end on this one. I'm getting a lot of bit. Is that a
lot of bit
phrase? Yeah, a lot of bit.
A lot of bit.
There's I get a little bit of pineapple and a little bit of grapefruit in there.
Yeah, I'm getting melon, peach, apricot, bit of pineapple, a little bit of dank.
Peach too.
Yeah, dare I say a stone fruit?
Oh my god, it's stony fruit, baby.
It has a little bit of dankness. I really don't pick up on any alcohol. I don't know. Like I said, this is where it's going to differ between you and I. If you're getting any booziness off the nose, I'm not.
Now this, because it's over 3 months old. Just over 3 months old.
Yeah, just over.
we might get a little bit like malt heavy on this one, and a little bit sweeter than normal.
You'd be surprised, baby. You'd be surprised some of these New England style. Everyone's like, oh, if it's not 48 hours old, fucking pour it down the drain. Settle down.
This doesn't look green.
Baby, it's all the greenness is what it is.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, it smells good. Yeah, let's get into it, man. Cheers.
Cheers. Now, I did not keep this ice cold like I normally do.
No, but it's been out of your fridge for what? 20 minutes?
20 minutes now, yeah.
Yo, it has nothing to do with the ice cold. There's some booze to this one, no doubt. I figured you were going down there. There's definitely some booziness to this.
There's some booziness, but this booziness is very tolerable.
Yeah, but it's definitely there though.
Yeah, and you know what? Even though we were playing around and looking at this thing and smelling it and inhaling it with our noses, the booziness stuck around.
Yeah,
with this one, it usually dissipates a little bit on the higher ABVs, but this one's sticking around. But it's not as bad as I would have thought back in the day when at 9% I would have been like, ooh, it burns.
Yeah, you would have been like, I'm dumb, I can't.
I can't do it. I think it's because of the fucking, you know, the fruit juices and the fruit taste to it is making it a little bit easier and less boozy for me anyway.
Yeah, as I'm drinking it, my palate's adjusting. Now, again, it's 9.1%. We live in a land of craft beer and beer in general where like 8%, 9% beers typically don't have a lot of booziness now. Like it's almost non-existent. So the fact that we're getting it, people will be like, oh my God, yeah, I mean, it's 9%. I feel like you should get it, you know, sometimes you don't. Before we actually get into the rest of the taste, let's read some comments here before they get crazy. We got Craig from Kent Beer Review says, hey guys, what's up, Craig?
Hey, Craig.
Eric Gilbert says, cheers and totally shitty. Yeah, that's the truth. And Craig says he misses us. Oh, miss you too, Craig. You too, buddy. Yeah. And then Rain Eye Parade's coming in here. He's just all about Chris right now. He goes, is that the badass motherfucking beer drinker Chris from On the 10th? Joe, you owe Chris a round of applause. I will be applauding along with you. He has come a long way. Well, golf clap. No, Chris has. To Chris's credit, over the past couple of years, he has really. Chris is the perfect example of somebody. When you talk about getting into craft beer and stuff, you see. I always think I personally enjoy watching beer tubers who start off getting into craft beer as they film it, and then they move down the line. A couple of years later, you see where their palate is drastic difference. And Chris had trouble tolerating like 6-7% beers. Now he routinely picks up 8 to 10% beers, and most of the time he doesn't pick up on a huge booziness. He's drinking a lot of beers. You're getting into different styles.
Exactly, and to be honest with you, if this was a stout or a stout or a porter at 9.1%, it would be a lot more boozier for me. I'll tell you right now.
That's fair. So yeah, I mean, Chris has come a long way, and it shows. Eric Gilbert says, drinking Whistler Beer Company. Why too much in dollars paid, but decent brews? Eric, are you hammered already, or is that the name of the beer? I'm not sure. Whistler Brewing Company, why too much in dollars paid? Maybe it means they're expensive, but he says decent brews.
Eric Gilbert another Jace Westcott?
No, Eric Gilbert is not another Jace Westcott. Head coach says, hello, gentlemen. Hello, buddy, in response to Craig. So that's all we got so far, but cheers, everybody watching. Appreciate it. So yeah, taste on this one kind of follows the nose outside of a little bit more of the booziness we're picking up on. Definitely more pineapple for me. You hit it on the nose. You hit the nail on the head on the nose when you were talking about pineapple. That was like down for me, but on the taste, it's more pineapple, more peach apricot. Really not picking up on that melon at all.
This is I'll tell you one. This is super poundable, and it's very dangerous, as Guy would say. This is a
very dangerous beer. Yeah, no, it is. That's the thing. 9.1%. My palate is already kind of adjusted to the alcohol. I'm barely even getting it now.
I don't get anything in right now either. This was ice cold. I don't think I'd even get any booziness out of this.
Probably not, but it wouldn't be as delicious in terms of flavors. Great. Come on, Chris. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, and I agree. I mean, it's one of those things where the booziness isn't huge, but yeah, if it was colder, you wouldn't pick up on a lot of stuff. I will say this though. It is a bit sweet. It's a bit not too sweet, but it definitely finishes sweeter as opposed to dry. Definitely has a sweeter finish.
Thing.
Could be that. Could be it's also 9%, right? And it's not as dry as I guess I would like. I don't like dry beers, like bone dry beers, but I prefer like a semi-dry balance to them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the mouthfeel body.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mouthfeel body is pretty much what you expect from. It's creamy, it's soft, not huge on the carbonation. It fits the style. I mean, I don't know what else you would really look for body and mouthfeel wise.
This definitely, is it worth the $5.50 American that I paid for it?
That's where Mikkeller
9.1%. Yeah, I would. I think so. I think it's definitely worth it. Like, fuck. If I could have bought 2 of these, I should have bought 2 of these because knowing now what it is, definitely would have bought another one of these for sure. And
yeah,
put it the physics bit.
It does the physics. Who knows if it physics? I will say this. Their price is kind of what you pay for now as far as New England style IPAs and double IPAs go. Most of Mikkeller's offerings are in the $5 to $6 range, unless you get some of their like crazy. We're going to do Puddin' Pop next week potentially. We do that. I think that beer was like $7, $8, wasn't it?
I could check, but I'll check later.
Yeah, it was like $7, $8, $9. But there's more going on in that, than vanilla and chocolate and all that stuff. It's commonplace now to pay $5-6 for a 16 ounce, 473 ml can of any kind of New England style beer at this point. So I'm not going to poo-poo, so to speak, on the price, but
I'm not going to, you know what? I'm not going to either. Cause I mean, it is a pint can or a 473. I mean, it's a lot of beer, and sitting on this one, sipping it. I mean, we get off this thing. This will probably be done in probably for me within the next 7-8 minutes or less.
Yeah, it's going quickly. It's one of those things too. When you take into consideration the actual ABV of this beer, you're almost getting 2 beers for one. I mean, it's 9.1%, so you're drinking a big Imperial IPA. So again, you're paying the price for what it is. But we'll go to comments and then we'll rate it and give our final thoughts here. We have Paul, PA Brew News, baby, shows up. He says, "Hi all, sexy little reviewer dudettes." Love you too, Paul. Love you too. He says, F those. He said, well, I'm going to actually quote him. He says, fuck those bitches that gave you dislikes. It happens, Paul. I'm pretty sure you were one of them because that's how he rolls. But whatever, man. Dislike. It happens. Eric Gilbert says, cheers, Craig. And 3-month-old, Jesus, strap fireworks to the cans. I have to keep my image up, baby, with not watching and typing. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing I will say about the whole age thing. So many people go nuts about drinking it fresh. And ideally, Chris and I would have drank this 2 months ago, right? And it would have been relatively fresh. Shit happens. This beer is still fucking really tasty with 3 months old on it. So is it as bitter as it could be? Probably not. Has the hops fallen off a bit? Probably so. Has the malt come forward a bit? Yeah. But it's still very tasty at over 3 months old. It really is. It's still a good beer. It's not like I'm going to pour this down the drain. Far from it.
And you're right, because you know what? We could have forgotten about this and sat on this for 6-7 months and been like, oh, fuck. Now we're going to drink this. And be like, oh, we can't rate it because it's too old. But yeah, probably, you know what, 7 months from now, it probably still tastes pretty damn good.
Some of these, I agree. And some of these other half beers I have behind me, I drank a couple of those at 5 and 6 months old, respectively. It was the ones over here, actually. Guess what? Still fucking super tasty. So just slow your rolls with the whole drink fresh all times and drain pour if not. I know Eric, I'm not speaking to Eric because Eric's obviously joking around, Eric Gilbert, that is, but a lot of people, they're just like, I'm not going to drink that over a month old. And ideally, in a perfect world, we review every IPA under a month old, and that's what we do, but it's not a perfect world, clearly, so it happens.
It's not because there's so many IPAs released that you don't have the money and the time to fucking review them so quick. You don't.
No, and when you take, and like you took a trip over the river, as you like to say, and come over to the States, and I took a couple trips to Erie, PA, and Rochester, New York, the past couple of weeks, and you pick up a lot of beers. You want to drink whatever you want to drink. Some stuff is going to get lost in the shuffle. It's going to get pushed to the back of the fridge for a couple months. It happens.
Yeah, for sure.
Craig says, sorry, Paul, you both went live at the same time. Craig, did you choose us over Paul? Because if so, that is a big mistake at all times.
You know, was Paul painting at the time, or was he doing the beer? Because if he was painting, I'd be like, go back. We're going to stop this right now and go watch him paint.
Were you painting? Let us know, Paul, because if so, that is... Nah, he was just reviewing a beer, so...
Okay.
And it was Duclaw Sweet Baby Jesus. Come on, Paul. Didn't you review that before? Jesus. Paul says, it's all good. All good. This is better. Is it, though? Is it, though? I don't think it is. He says... It is delicious and sessionable, then it's still great. This would be a sessionable beer for Paul, would it not be, Chris?
Oh, for Paul, yes. Not for me.
Not for me.
You. This is one and done on this one. because of the high alcohol on this one. I mean, sessionable. Like, what do you mean sessionable? Like 7, 8 of them, Paul? Because
pretty much.
I could do 2 or 3 of these, and then I'm done for the day. That's it.
Paul would drink a 4-pack of this, go live, and it would be the best fucking thing ever. Honestly, it would be. Head coach says 3 months old is nothing. Believe it or not, most people can't tell the difference, and a lot of them can't. That's why I like the whodunit beer reviews, the mystery beer reviews. I almost feel like I want to put an aged IPA for somebody at some point just to see if they pick up on it, but I'm not going to tell anybody if that happens. Paul then says, I neck pour old brews. And then he says, Matt needs to stop bitching about only fresh beers. Matt from Massive Beer Reviews? I don't think Matt complains about old brews, does he? I don't think so, Paul. Unless you're saying another Matt. Head coach says, the picture of the dock behind you, I have the same pic. I got it from Hobby Lobby. You talking?
You're talking about this one right here?
Yeah.
Behind me here? The one that you put a GIF on?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's one that you did. That's the one he's talking about. Paul says he is painting soon, and he was reviewing Sweet Baby Java, so shove it. All right.
I have do I have Sweet
Fair
Baby?
enough.
I think I might have that in my fridge.
Yeah, they have Sweet Baby Jesus, which is their chocolate peanut butter porter.
I have the Sweet Baby Jesus, I think.
Yeah, he has the coffee one. Eric Gilbert says, joking, I eat hops for breakfast.
On your cereal?
I don't think, well, maybe he just sprinkles like lupulin dust on it. Rainier Parade says, Paul, have you done a painting with some ravens yet? I don't think he has, but he needs to. Alpine Gulch says, I smoke hops.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I guess you could.
Oh, right. Alpine.
You could. Paul says, I can't believe you didn't get the Matt joke. Is there a Matt joke somewhere in there?
I don't know.
Paul,
but in Ontario, speaking of smoking hops, guess what? And I 8 days away.
That's for you guys. We're 8 days away, and a lot of people from New York come across.
I've never tried pot in my life, and guess what I'm doing?
You probably not all of it at once. You're gonna be fine. You're just gonna eat all the edibles and be knocked out cold. It's gonna be fun. Paul says only 1,000 years old. No, not yet. Rainier Parade, and then head coach says I love the show. Well, thank you, head coach. I appreciate it.
What the fuck? Oh, see, now you gotta have me coming back from Mo.
Well, clearly it's you. I mean, I don't.
No,
there's no entertainment value on my channel with me. Clearly, that's why the 2 dislikes are there, right? For me, not you. So
no, not at all.
Rainier Parade says Paul. I thought Paul was black metal. I guess not. Rainier Parade's just trolling now. Come on, Rainier Parade, get your shit together. Did you turn off? Did you?
No, sorry, my bad. Somebody just.
Oh, Jesus Christ Almighty!
That's for next time.
That is for next time. So what would you give it rating out of 5?
All right, in my own opinion, or in Joe's review. Yeah, that was a shameless plug for my channel. Anyway, Resting Brew Face out of 5. I'll give it a solid 4. 4 out of 5 on this one. I give it a 10. I would definitely go back and get this. If I see it again, I'm going to try. You know what? Honestly, if I go back over the border and jump the river and swim across or hang glide, whatever I'm doing,
hang glide,
I hit Brewed Bottled, and I see this again, but even more fresh. Or if it's even more fresh, then I'll grab it and I'm going to drink it right away and see if I can tell the difference while it's still fresh in my head right now. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. I did see on Untappd, they said this beer is now retired, so I don't know if they're one and done with this, but I know they've released this multiple times, so I highly doubt that. I concur with your 4 out of 5. I think we drank it a bit fresher, might jump a little bit in rating, probably be a little bit more, as Paul would say, bombastic. But I as it is right now, it's pretty damn good, and I thoroughly enjoy it. I do like the peachy pineapple thing going on. The hop character is nice still, despite the 3 months. I wish it was a little less boozy. I mean, it's not huge on the boozy note, but it is there.
Oh, I got a floaty in there, Joe.
Oh, you probably got multiple floaties, bro. It's 3 months old. It's drain pour. Remember this. So, 4 out of 5 for both of us. I think it's pretty damn solid. If you still see it on the shelves, probably don't buy it at almost $6 a can, 3 months old. But if you do,
and it's fresh.
It's still pretty tasty. Yeah, if they rebrew this, definitely. I wouldn't mind picking it up and not reviewing it, maybe reviewing it on your channel just to see the difference. But yeah, I definitely give it a go again. So the reason why Bill Cosby is on the screen for Chris is not because Chris supports him in any manner. It's because we're gonna steal something from Beer Analysis 101, which also stole something from other people before. And
I would like to talk to you about what you're gonna do in your show.
All right. So, Bill, what we're gonna need to do is not have this happen during the actual live review.
That's what we're Rudy, Claire, Theo, they're all gonna drink it.
All right. All right, so we're going to be reviewing. I don't see the one thing. I don't know if you have it next to you, Chris, or if you can go get it. But next Tuesday, Chris and I. Oh, he's going to go grab it. So I'll wait for him, and I'll read a couple more comments here. I love how he just left. He left Bill up there. It's good stuff. All we have is Paul from BA Brew News saying, "Damn man, damn." Head coach said, "Put the pills in the people." Jesus. And then Eric Gilbert says, "Getting high, baby. Pot stores, bros. It's like buying cigars." Yeah, it's going to be like buying cigars. Paul says he would have to slip me a Benadryl, knocks me right out. Alpine Gulch with an emoji of look like vomiting somewhere. Head coach says, "Why is my internet and camera so awesome?" I don't know if it's decent, I think, right? It's pretty good. Anyway, so next week's beer. You talk.
Yeah, Chris, I got it right here. Pudding Pop.
Pudding Pop.
From Mikkeller.
From Mikkeller.
We're doing this one. This is a stout. This one's an imperial stout brewed with chocolate, vanilla, lactose, and sea salt, baby.
Yeah, so
that's what we're having.
Pudding Pop it is next week. We're going to be reviewing Pudding Pop. Chris is not going to, I feel like Chris at least 75% of the time is going to be doing his impersonation of Bill Cosby, which is probably not ideal, but it's going to happen, so I probably have to deal with it. Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
What are you talking about?
It sounds delicious, but because the beer sounds delicious, nothing else, just the beer. But yeah, it should be fun. I don't know how many people out there remember Pudding Pops. Like, I'd imagine if someone's under the age of 25, they might not remember them. I'm fat. Chris used to be fat. We'd like them.
Here, you know what? Allow me to show you a picture of what Pudding Pops look like.
You want me to present you?
No, go ahead. I'll just leave it now. I'll just talk over this. This is the Pudding Pops right here. This is what we're looking at. The good old Pudding Pop days. And I hope the beer tastes like this next week. But we'll find out soon enough.
They were delicious, man. Pudding Pops were delicious back in the day. They were tasty. Now not so much because they don't exist anymore, I don't think. So
I finished my beer.
Yeah, well, that's impressive. What else we have? Eric Gilbert says 1 out of 5. It's 3 months old. It's likely live through the Black Death. Eric Gilbert, I want to say you're either hammered, trolling, or maybe you already got into the marijuana already early. You got a sneak preview. Alpine Gulch says, "Hello, folks. What's up, buddy?" Paul says it's very clear. Both of yours very nice. Oh, high five, Chris. We're doing it. We're doing something with our cameras. That it's just for me. For Chris, he's using his fucking $7 billion camera. So, of course, it's going to be nice. I just have this shitty Logitech, like $60. It's just the lighting that I use for my beer reviews that make it seem.
Hey, we all got the lighting, baby. We all got that soft box.
Oh, baby. Multiple soft boxes, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. What else we got? We got Craig laughing. Everybody high-fiving. Paul says Bill Cosby sounds. I'm not going to read that, Paul, but he does. Totally does. Head coach said he was convicted of putting his Pudding Pop in too many ladies. Yes, illegally, very illegally.
It's going to be fun next week. I tell you, I can't wait for these.
You can't wait. You can't wait. I got to pour the rest of my beer, baby. I got this little mini taku, baby. If it's a 10-ounce mini taku, baby. I can't believe yours is all gone, Mr. Diet. So yeah, we have 10 people watching. 2
beers a week. What do you want from me?
I know. I still try to review 1 or 2 a day, but I have to allocate calories.
Mm-hmm.
It's not fun. It's like, do you have lunch or do you have a couple beers? Yeah, the couple beers. But really, I don't mind it. Anyway, yeah, I probably shut it down now. I've been rolling for almost a half an hour. If anybody out there wants to start, a hangout, Chris.
No.
Nick.
Chris is going out.
Where are you going? Where are you going, Chris? Where are you going?
I'm going in a hot tub.
Well, that's not really going out, buddy. That's going in.
Yeah, I'm going in a hot tub. So.
All right, so while Chris goes balls deep, I'm going to shut this down. And, yeah, so
true.
it's the truest Truest words ever spoken on my channel. So I appreciate everybody stopping by, all 10 people watching now, everybody who has commented. Like I said, next Wednesday, or sorry, next Wednesday, it's hit me. I'm all hammered. I'm Eric Gilbert Jr. Next Tuesday, potentially, looking at 8 p.m. We might have something potentially live on Thursday, Chris. If you tap across the border, maybe I'll go live at the Google Plazas, baby. Maybe not. I have no idea. We'll see. But yeah, next Tuesday, Puddin' Pop, Mikkeller, we're going to do it. We should have a great time. I'd imagine Chris is going to go a bit too overboard, and that's fine with me. We'll see what happens.
No, I'll behave myself.
Yeah, I'll settle down, Paul. Anyway, yeah, I just called you Paul. Anyway, appreciate everybody stopping by. And I guess until the next one, see you later.
Yeah, so we could both give it a 4 to 5 pay.